What is going on, guys? 'Tis I, the one and only Blade Nighthound here. And I'm coming at you with a, kind of a selfish matter, really. 'Cause, yeah. Anyway. So, this is, I mean, if you don't recognize it, you know, goodie bag, that. So today, since I'm not, where is it? Since I'm still not 100%, I'm gonna be kind of selfish here and just have a video of Raid Shadow Legends here so I can try and get my first place ranking back in the tournament as well. So, this is also not sponsored, although Raid, I mean, I see you kind of handing out sponsors like it's candy on Halloween. So I mean, if you wanna pass some my way, just maybe give me some good stuff, because your game here overall doesn't give me good stuff. Like Mr. Cousin Hound, you know, it's like every other day he's like, oh hey, I just got this new legendary. Meanwhile, I have like a handful of legendaries. And yeah. But we're gonna hop in. We're gonna, you know, maybe I'll go into like logistics or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna hop in against the dragon. Yeah, we'll face stage 15. Now let's see. Super Raid is on. Yeah, so you only have like 8. No, not 8. I have 6. Don't be stupid. Let's see. Let's try going with the beautiful Syl. Because why not? Right? We all like a hot barbarian. What is that? Poleaxe? It looks like a poleaxe. There we go. Freeze them. I mean, you know, it's better to use. Well, sort of. It's debatable. It's they say should be using his second move and then his third move, so it can cool down better. But it is nice to have that freeze on the first turn. You see, hail burn. I don't know why I call it. I used to call it like Halliburn or something like that. Don't know why. And Cyan Slash, probably not. I don't know. You know, I'm dyslexic, so among other things. Burn, baby, burn! Okay, let's poison you. You gotta say I love the Frozen Banshee. I gave her the Relentless set, which shit, that's loud. Gets it, and that's not even like at high volume. Volume. I gave her the Relentless set, which allows her to have a chance to. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna pull that off that time. Have a chance to. Yeah, she's not all that strong yet. She's more. Ow. Support. Don't do it. Ow. No. She is weak sauce when it comes to defense. Weak sauce. There we go. That's a word. But when she gets those turns. And she has like poison on it. Woof. She puts it down. Ow. Can you just leave her alone? It's actually kind of surprising that they attack her. Being that, you know, you see the green arrows, it means they're weak to her. They're weak to her because she's blue and they're green. Yeah, we'll just attack. Wow. Ninja, I thought you would kill them. Banshee's picking up your slack. Take out your turn meter. Yeah, get together, Ursula. Let's go. Yeah. I think Sigween, I think her name is. She has some great potential. But I have not worked on her because I've been working on other people. Which is, you know, sucky, but whatever. Yeah, get her, Sil. Ow, leave her alone. I need her in case I need to revive like my entire squad. Get her. Yeah, and we decreased your turn meter. Add insult to injury. There's the extra turn. Look at that. See now if had poison sensitivity on, she possibly would have put in like 4 poisons right there. But we don't like to waste our special moves when there's like 1 person left. Leave her alone, goddammit! Boom! Kaboom! Shakaba! Get her, Sanguine! Sanguina? I think. And freeze! My recommendation when you get to this is hit these ones as hard as you can, because if they use a freeze attack and kill more people, that blocks the revive, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. Burn! Poison. Poison. There we go. Kill her dead. Kill her dead. Kill her dead. There we go. Let's see stun. Stun me. Still, I love you and all, darling, but your stun ability sucks. Still take her out. There you go. Yeah, buddy. Uh-oh. No, she's dead. There you go. It's okay if you guys kill her now, because I can just revive her. Oh no! It's so sad. Get back up. We have work to do. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Ow. Yeah-cha-cha. Also, I forgot to say, hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me know how it's going in the comments. Once again, I like to read the comments, I like to give feedback, I like to, get feedback. All that good stuff. Ow. Yeah-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, damn, she's a support, so technically she doesn't have to do a lot of damage, but it's nice to have people do a lot of damage. Jesus! Just picking poison dancing away. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna hit him with that, even though he can't freeze, but still. Toxicity him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're just gonna straight up attack her. Let's do that. Oh no! Hit him! Hit him hard, ninja. There you go. There you go. That's what I like to friggin' do. He doesn't have toxicity anymore. Toxicity. Oh, nice. Get that. Look at that. 2 in a row. No. We'll wait. Yeah, they can take her. Now. Here we go. Now we'll do it. Sacrificial lamb. That was such a great move. That's like the best move right there. Look at that. We got speed up. No. Poison. There we go. Oh, get it. Get it. That's what I'm talking about. 4 poisons in a row, baby. Hell yeah, Frozen Banshee. Put in that work. She's only rare. Get him, Ninja. Okay. Get him, Banshee. Hell yeah. Oh, do it again. Doesn't even matter because you're gonna. Oh wait, no, we still have a chance to knock him down. Doesn't even matter, but that poison's gonna take it right out of him. There you go. Oh, look at that. We got a legendary. I don't really use these though. Nice though. It's a nice legendary crit, HP, accuracy. Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah, that's the dragon now. We got 36 points there. And just yet, there's Ninja. There's my boy right here. And then we got Visix, the Unbowed, which she's pretty awesome too as well. And she's a free champion. You just have to keep logging in repetitively. She's like the last one you get, I think. And then we got Alexander, the sharpshooter, which I have mixed feelings about him. Like, his ability to freeze, it's very give or take. And sometimes, you know, he doesn't freeze when you want him to freeze. And there's Seal. Oh, would you want to mess with her? I wouldn't want to mess with her. And then there's Ray. I also love Ray. Ray is awesome to use. She's my nuke. When I just want to attack the entire field, that's who I go to. Harvest Jack. Look at that. He's a pumpkin king, the pumpkin king, the pumpkin king coming for you. And then Oral Grim was also pretty awesome. Or her, he, her, I don't know. I think it's a guy. I don't know. It's hard to tell with these ogres. There's Ursula the Mourner. Oh, we haven't even upgraded this. What's the matter with you? You can get at least up to 8. Jesus. There we go. Ow. 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 Come on. Stop wasting my silver. No. Damn it. Oh, I'll get the silver now. Don't you worry. Got a buttload of stuff. Yeah, I see the offense, defense, speed, crit rate, accuracy. That's the word I'm looking for. Frost guy. I have a lot of those. I could just get rid of those. Instinct set. Seems like a really good set. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Because I don't use these that much. Probably a mistake not to. I don't know. Never said I was good. I'm average at best. There we go, though. We got 700. Now we should be able to... Actually, we should probably be able to level up to 12. Let's be honest here. And if it doesn't, Raid, fix your shit. There you go. No. Come on! It's a medium. Let's do this. Thank you. Oh, you did that the first try. Any damn. Wasting my friggin' thing. Come on. Okay, well, this is my life now. Come on, just level up already. Let's go. Oh my god. Wow. How to blow almost 1,000,000 silver in like one friggin' go, am I right? Jesus. I'll get rid of these as well, why not? Just for a chance to whack it off. That could be taken poorly out of context. Let's try this again. Come on. you. Jesus. You got a shit ton of health. Look at that. Jesus. Yeah, though. Oh, yeah, she's got entire set of Immortal. I'm guessing that heals. It says heals 3% every turn. I'm guessing that means heals 3% max health. So that's like a 9% max health. There's the old Gruckus. He's pretty awesome as well. He can be. Yeah. I also got him with Relentless. Thylesia. Thylesia. Whatever. However you pronounce it. I don't know. They don't really have, you know. Also, yeah, I wish they had like little backstories with these guys. Or like a section to where you could go see their backstories. Because that'd be cool. But I guess that'd be a lot of champions. She's awesome though, yeah. Not particularly good in the defense department, unfortunately. I'm disappointed with this one. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me. Probably me, now that I think about it, but she's not as good as I expected her to be. But she looks friggin' cool, though. And then we got the Doom Priest, which is also pretty awesome. Heals and also removes a buff every turn with her passive. It's great. And then there's her, the elf, Luthia. Dyslexic person trying to pronounce the names. And then Sanguina. Yeah, she can be pretty awesome. I probably don't have her kitted out right. But, you know. And, yeah. Ugo! Which is a female, definitely. She's pretty good as well. And this one's amazing, and that one's amazing, and this one's amazing. Oh my god, it's just amazing. But yeah, she heals great. She's got Immortal. Look at that max health, which is good for her heal. Because you see, drop the base. And heals all allies 20% of this champion's max health. So if you see that, look at that. That's, what is that? 34,000. It's 34,000, you know. Let's just go with that. You got the Immortal set on her as well. Which, she can be a freaking tank of a... Yeah. Yeah, removes all heal reduction debuffs from all allies. Oh, that's nice. I thought it was just a random buff. I mean, debuff. So it's only heal reduction? That's... That's poopy soupy. I wish it was... Yeah. But, yes... And I should also work on her. Cool down, get it down to 4 turns. That would be great. So the thing is, though, it's random. Which I kind of feel like, especially since you get... I mean, obviously, I don't play it. You know, probably that good. And I know it's kind of... They want incentive to, for you to use actual money to get, like, upgradable stuff. Which kind of sucks. I hate when... You know, games do that, but... you gotta make money somehow, I guess. But, oh god. Yeah. I wish they would let you select which upgrade you... which, skill you want to upgrade. Because it's annoying. Like, you really want to work... Like, it's already kind of challenging enough as a whole. And the fact that it just randomly selects is kind of annoying. Especially when you rarely get the upgrade thing. Like, yeah. But, like, I would, you know, Ugo's Brew. That's what I'd be working on. And I know that would kind of make it too easy. And maybe unbalanced for everybody who just spends, like, a crap load. But even still, because I'll spend a crap load anyway to max out the skills. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Because, like, as I like to put it, people with their mommies and daddies' wallets Because, yeah, you know. But, yeah, Ugo, look at that. Isn't she the most prettiest of them all? You want to give her a big old sloppy kiss. Oh, but yeah, she's amazing. He's cool. I probably don't have him kitted out right. He doesn't have much skills to him at the moment. Well, masteries at the moment for him. I have this stiff set, which this one's pretty decent for him, as his skill is based on heal reduction. And we got crit rate. I think I might change those up though. Those I might change up. Now that I think about it, because I don't think that adds to his HP. I think that's just HP shield. So I might figure out. So, okay, stop it. I might figure out something else. Maybe speed or offense. At the moment, that's what I have. Attack 20%. That's not bad. As opposed to critical rate, though, which is kind of really nice. Attack 8%. And that's a legendary. It's like 5 stars. Oh, this one's like 6 stars, though. I see. And she says the blind man. I'm sorry to everyone who's blind out there. You know, I say stupid shit sometimes. But yes. Honestly, I'm probably not. And then there's Dark Ethel. I haven't even leveled up that offense weapon yet. This one better? No, that one's definitely better for her. Yeah, I don't have all. And then there's Juliet, or Juliana, as I should say. But come on, you know what you're doing, Raid. Don't give me that BS. Look at this. Ready? This one? No, it's this one? Yeah. There it is. You ready? Will ignore 50% of the target's defense when Romero is on the same team. If that's not just another freaking reach around for Romeo, which I don't even think you really had to. Like, I don't think that's suable. Like, that's a Shakespearean I don't know. I could be wrong, but like, I don't think that's copywriting, really, in a way. But maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know. But like, because like Shakespeare, a very long time ago, I'm gonna go on a wild guess and say a lot of his family maybe not even be around anymore. That's really possible they are. Who knows? Because you know, generations and stuff like that. But yeah, Romero. So you know what the hell you're doing, Ray? It's Juliet and Romeo. Let's get it straight here. And then it's the Visionary, which she's fun. I like her. I like using her a lot. I gave her a full speed set, which is probably also a mistake. Like I said, not good at it. Probably average at best, but yes. And there's the but yes. And then Grush the Mangler. I mean, I don't have him kitted out properly, probably. Most likely, which is kind of an ongoing factor with all my champions. But, you know. Still looks scary. I wouldn't want to tussle him, especially with that mallet. Look at that. You can tell this is in the Ogre clan, this is the tenderizer right here. And then Fang Cleric, which he's also cool. He's kind of a badass. I should level that up at some point. He's a healer, though, mainly. Which I like, though. You know, it's pretty cool. And then, yeah, Zelota. Like I said, you know, dyslexic and other stuff, but yeah. And there's another, but yeah. He's pretty cute. He's not bad. I don't see a lot of people running him. Like 50% of chance. It doesn't feel like 50%. I use that skill quite a bit. It doesn't put them to sleep a lot. And especially this one. This one doesn't put them to sleep, like, at all. But again, it's because it's not even leveled up. But even still, not getting much out of it. What is that? Let's see. 20. I woke up like, I don't know, an hour ago. So I apologize. And also, I'm terrible at math. Terrible at a lot of things. More street smart than I am book smart. Which is a thing, you know? Anyway, 20, 34. So it's a 40% chance at best. At best? Yeah, at best. That's right. I was thinking maybe not a T, but yeah. Then we got Frozen. There's no. I'm gonna put that one on a t-shirt. But yeah, because at this point, I certainly say it enough. It's like my friggin' catchphrase. And I mean, Frozen Banshee, which I love her. I overlooked her a little bit ago. But as of now, and realizing her potential, there we go. English, you know, like Jesus, your mother friggin' teaches it. Which is not a joke, but yeah, I gotta get better transitional words, I swear. I'm making a fool out of myself. Well, that's what we like to see, though, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, attack enemy 2 times. Each has an 80% chance of poisoning. Debuff for 2 turns if the target is under poison sensitivity, which is also blight, frost blight, blight. Which also, yeah. Being that she's rare, you can level up her skill quite frequently. You get those a lot more than you do for like epics and legendaries, especially legendaries. Oh dear God. Yeah, though. So bringing that down to 3 turns would be great. Yeah, though, when she hits, you hit that, she gets an extra turn, like immediately putting poison on them. And she gets another extra turn, obviously, like you saw already. Another poison. And then Kale, who's for some reason, like everyone else's, they seem to be jacked. Like, it's so hard to put him down, but when I use him, he's like, he dies, like, you know, drops like a fly. But he's pretty awesome. He's a starter guy. And yeah, he's got a good poison. Good poison repertoire. And stuff like that. Like, yes, well, that's not all that great, but still poison. And it hits, like, guaranteed, basically. And then there's, yeah, the 40% chance with that. And that one, too, as well. Acid Rain, which I feel like should do, I don't know, some kind of status effect. Like Acid Rain. Like, I've never been hit with acid, but I'm pretty sure it would do something. And we have Eileen, which I don't know if we came across her. No, we didn't. Oh, she's right there. But yeah, Keen Shot. I think I picked her to start with, which was a mistake when I saw. Because honestly, Kale's probably the best, especially early on to start with, because he poisons, and poison is just so useful, especially for like clan boss. And you poison them, and you poison them. I know bombs are also good, and HP burn as well. But yeah, he's probably the best starter to go with, in my opinion. Like, he's not necessarily my favorite, but he's probably the best to start with. And that goes the bias aside. And yeah, so critical. I used to have her, but I think I gave her all of her critical stuff. Yeah, see to that, because she benefits from critical as well. And I don't use Eileen as all that much. Elaine, I think they call her, actually. Which is sad, but such is life. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, put stuff to the side. Defense, yeah, you still got the speed there. So yeah, you know, places a second hit if it's critical. And then that. And date. And then we got Gaelic. Which, yeah, I don't have them kitted out all that well. Ooh. Those are a nice pair of grit gloves. There you go. And I said like grit, which did not that. Yeah, but then again, I don't use Gaelic all that much either. Again, another starter. Gaelic the Orc. And he's kind of their mascot, I think. Yeah. He's pretty cool. Pretty badass. It's either him or Elaine that I started off with. And yes. Like, again, another thing. For some reason, my guys drop like flies, but other people's in the arena, they're like immortals. And then there's Husk, which I got him like a few weeks ago, I want to say. Again, also, ongoing thing. Probably not kitted out the best. He seems interesting. He's got some promise, I think, maybe. Attacks 2 times, 20%, placing provoke, which means obviously that they'll target him, which is actually more of a useless skill than I realized, because if it's someone that just, I mean, they can't use their special attacks when they're provoked, and also, I mean, like, so if they don't have like a good starting skill, I mean, starting attack, it's kind of beneficial because then they can't use their special moves on you. And Despair, 35 chance to place stun for 1 turn, and damage inflicted is proportional to enemy max HP. So that one is interesting to me. So the enemy's max HP, if it's a very large max HP, I think that'll inflict a boatload of damage. Like, at least that's what it seems to suggest. And retaliate. Tax 1 damage increases according to this champion's current HP. He does not have the best HP. That's something we need to fix. Maybe I give him more HP sets. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Again, I have not tried him out, really, so there's that. Yeah, see, I don't even have masteries on him. Arena, that seems like a decent skill as well. Well, retaliate. I feel like if a move like retaliate, he should have. I don't know. Personally, it feels like he should have what is it? Counterattack buff with this move, because like retaliate. It's just an offensive move. Like, as it is now, it's an offensive move. So he just attacks. But, like, retaliate is, you know, the meaning of it is basically to answer back or counterattack or whatever, you know? It's a response, basically. Like, he hit me, so I retaliated back, you know? Yeah, anyways, Gerhard the Stone. He seems like a badass. And see the immune to fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, sleep, stun, petrification debuffs. That's bad. Oh, it's a cooldown? Oh, that sucks, though. That actually blows. That really blows. That blows. I didn't realize that was a cooldown for a passive ability. That kind of sucks. Oh no, that sucks. And he's got stun, which is, he seems promising, I will say. Like, all that, will ignore target, yeah. Like, he seems very promising. Very promising indeed. Very, very promising. Promising prospect. Promising. Okay, good. Let's not give him defense. He's an attacker. Give him a friggin' attack, my guy. I don't think I have a mastery set for him, but I'm planning on... I've got plans. Not necessarily effective plans, but I've got plans. Because he just seems like he's got a whole lot of potential. But yeah, he's not good against Spider, but whatever. Hydra. He's good against Hydra? I mean, 4.7, it could be better, but yeah. Player recommendations is hidden. Default recommendations, but yeah, I just go to a site anyway. I don't. Damn. Go to a site, look up their masteries and stuff. What's good for them? Darkaline! She's dead. But her armor. Wait a minute. Why does her armor change? Look at that. That is not. Look at what? Why did? How does it? How does her arm? Look at that. Full connection in the back right there and stuff. And you go back here. Whoop. I don't mean to zoom in on your butt. Or do I? Look at that. Like, I don't know. So just because she dies, she gets different armor? Interesting. But yeah, I'm probably using her wrong as well. Which is a shame. I don't know, any raid, there we go, Jesus, brain fart. Any raid, experts out there want to give me advice, feel free. You know, it's always welcome. But yeah, she seemed, I don't know, because, like, I know, I don't know. I don't see many people rocking her either. Zadupti and Jirag, he seems a bit promising as well. Decrease attack, which is great. Ally protection, defense. Ally for one turn whenever an ally loses 20% of their max HP in one hit. I don't know if that, maybe. And then Jotun, which he seems to be, pretty kind of a badass. Cause he's a badass, and you don't want to clash, cause his mouth, your mouth right check, touch off his skin cake, I'm a badass. But yeah, these are my champions. Also, yeah, he's not, I don't have him kitted out well. Like I said, I'm not, yeah. Also, I haven't focused on using him, so there's that. Hai Katun. Again, probably pronounced that terribly. She's also not kitted out that great, but she's also support. And her, which I'm having issues with her. I think maybe it's also because maybe if I work on her masteries more. Because like this, it seems like a great skill. But, yeah, it doesn't heal all that much. She's also gets killed pretty easily, and I don't feel like, yeah, I suppose, but, you know, ignoring the defense and the speed is pretty good for a move, for damaging that does, you know, heals based on damage inflicted. And, yeah, we got attack and crit rate. So, I don't know. I'm at a loss with her. I think maybe if I just try and keep working on her, maybe she'll persevere and get a lot stronger, but honestly, she seems at the moment to be kind of wasted potential. Which, I don't know, I'm probably using her wrong, which again is probably more me than it is the champion. Because again, not great at this, average at best. And Deacon Armstrong. Whoops. Which, he's pretty awesome, I will say. You know, you got the leech buff, which debuff, which is great, but also attacks all enemies and decreased defense, which is phenomenal. And this one, which is arguably his best move, fills turn meter of all allies and gives decreases enemies' turn, and also grants extra turn, so you can just plop. Which honestly, maybe if I gave him a relentless set, that'd be pretty interesting as well. Because then he'd have a chance to keep getting his turns back. Possibilities. And Phoenix. Like, I know he's good. I probably, again, not kidded right. Say it with me here, folks. But, yeah, he's decent enough. He's also got, like, a partner. Talia. Which I'm guessing she does bombs, because decreased bomb debuff detonation. I do not have Talia, unfortunately. I don't have any partner characters, which annoys me, but whatever. But yeah, he's good. He drops like a fly. Could be me, even though I work to increase his defense. Like, hardcore. Party like porn stars, am I right? Dear God. And Vrask. He's, again, also probably not kitted out to the best of his ability. I loved his... I tried working him with a Relentless set, which was kind of neat. But, you know, fills this champion's turn meter by 20% if this attack is critical. Oh, wow, that's actually... Look at that, learning new things. Yeah, but heals all allies 10% of this champion's max HP whenever this champion inflicts a critical. See, so there's that. And what critical do I have? Plus 69. Nice. He does not have a lot of max HP at the moment, but he is only level 40. And yeah, I don't have... I mean, that's HP. It'd be nicer if these are like HP percentage. Because, man, HP percentage can really give him a lot of HP. Also sucks because, like, you know, you want to have him have a high critical so you can hit those damn criticals. And him as well, Marksman. Again, ready? 1, 2, 3. Say it with me. Probably not kitted out right. I mean, he's got speed, which is always good. Speed and boots, that's kind of like primary. You want speed in your boots most of the time. HP, which is probably not... It's a meh for him. Ooh. Ooh, uh-oh. Yucky, yucky. I don't have a good replacement, though. I mean, I don't use them, but still. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of reviews on him. He's average, it seems. 4 in Hydra, that's interesting. I don't like facing Hydra. I'll say that outright. Like, I do not like facing the Hydra. I don't like facing him. At all. Like, Hydra sucks ass. He's mean. Very mean. Don't do a lot of damage to him. I don't have that great of champions. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't have good champions to counter stuff with as well. Yeah, there's also Panthera. Part of the Skinwalkers. She's pretty cool. I like her. Especially she has the, pronouncing stuff with Blade Nighthound. But yeah, the 100% heal reduction, which is fantastic, but she drops easy. And I hate that, unfortunately. Oh, Panthera, though. We finally can have a replacement, speed. For, yeah, ooh, crit damage and stuff. I might give her that. Yeah, I'll give her that. That's good for her. There you go. Finally, because I took it away. I took some of her original stuff to give to someone else. And Bellower, I like him. Probably not all that great, but I do like the fact that all of his moves are like, attacks everybody! And Jurang. Jurang? Again, I'm not good at pronouncing. I feel like, you know, this is one of the times I can say he is pretty kitted out decently. Like, with the accuracy and stuff, he does have accuracy. We'll ignore defense. We got the instinct, which ignores 15%. Oh, God, what are we doing? What have we done? It's also pop-up simulator, because when you first load it up, it's like, do-do-do-do-do. I completed something. But yeah, we got 25% ignore defense. And we got over here 15 ignore defense. So, added with that, that's like, what, 40% of defense ignored? I think so. Again, not great at math, but yeah, see, that's 3, and 5 plus 5, so that's 40. And then 50% of stun, which is also kind of why I have accuracy here. So when it triggers, yeah, talons also decrease attack and defense of enemy. Again, fantastic. So yeah, again, this one I can kind of semi-confidently say I kitted him out pretty decently. Maybe if he had crit, though, on the instinct. But the instinct is kind of hard to come by. Ooh, but attack percentage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him that. Attack percentage, definitely. Probably would be better if he had crit, but attack percentage for an attacker, obviously. And Jizo! Full disclosure, I did get rid of the original one that I had of him. And I think it was to upgrade somebody. It's probably Ninja. I think, because he's like my strongest character at the moment. Oh, big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Sorry, I just say that every time my dog stretches, and I've just gotten in the habit of, yeah, you don't really care about that, do you? Jizo, he's a bit of a beach to fight up against in arena when someone has him kitted out and stuff like that, because woof, like the amount of times he can provoke and stuff like that, and just woof, the counter attacks, like oof, and then Temptress, and yeah, we're getting into like the lower tiers, the War Priest. You know, it'd be priestess, not priest. But I don't know. I guess it's kind of like actors now. People call them actors as a whole, not as a, you know, actress, actor. And Temptress. You know, the rares here. And another Ursula the Mourner. She's awesome. And yeah, having 2 of her. I think it buffs her HP, which is great. Gear Grinder, yeah. Some of these guys are just kind of cool. These are like the lower tiers that I have. Malburn, Renegade, 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 oh, Renegade. Sorry. Oh, what's in my vault? Poopy Soupy, that's what's in my vault. No. But yes! And there's another but yes! But yes! So yeah, this is my raid collection. I played it mainly because Cousin Hound was like, oh, played raid with me. And I don't know, a lot of times when I play like these mobile games and stuff like that, for someone else, they usually end up just like, okay, well, now I'm done with that. And then I'm just like, dude! I only started playing because you wanted me to play! So, but I mean, as a whole, so far, he's kept on playing. So there's that. Probably because he keeps getting a lot of frickin' legendaries. And like me, I only have 6. Like even Sacred Shard. You know, oh, if only I had a Sacred Shard. Damn it. Ooh, Cleoprix? Cleoterix? So you're a Cleopatra? Interesting. Counterattacks with the default skill every time this champion loses 30% or more a single turn. Always counterattacks when attacked if 2 or more allies are dead. Ooh. So she's just good. Ooh. Oh, has 100% of placing fear debuff for 1 turn. Instead on enemy. Ooh, under Hex. And as ooh, placing hex, Jesus, and ooh, increase accuracy. I don't have many people that increase accuracy, I don't think. But yeah, she'd be good with Thylesia. Hell yeah, she would. Because Thylesia is a hex machine as well. Hell yeah. So hopefully I get her one day. Bilvald of the Thorn. Oh, not you. A pardon clan Are you supposed to be Odin? You're supposed to be Odin, aren't you? Clan father, all father, a pardon. You're supposed to be Odin, aren't you? Even though Odin's not really a. I don't know. I'm not, Norse. I'm not a Norseman. I'm not a pagan. I'm not. Although I absolutely do love the Vikings. I mean, I like all that medieval stuff, which is probably why I like Raid so much, because it's like medieval magic and stuff like that. Um, yeah, you're supposed to be Odin, and I don't know. I mean, I could be very wrong, but I don't think Odin wields hammers. I'm not sure if he's known to wield hammers. Like I said, I'm not pagan, so I will definitely say that I could be wrong. And I'm definitely more of into the Greek mythology and or religion. For, because obviously some people do still follow like the Norse religion and the Greek religion, stuff like that. So, we don't, I mean, like, as a whole, um, I'm not really, I don't know. Like, I would like to think that there's some force out there, like a god or gods or something. But, I mean, I haven't seen it, you know? And as a whole, science is kind of disproving a lot of what a lot of the religions talk about, like all these like natural disasters and stuff like that. So it's like, eh. But like, yeah, overall, I would love to think that there's some kind of higher power out there. Um, yeah, I don't know. So that's my stance on it. I don't shit on people who do follow religion, because like, obviously it gives them, I don't know, purpose, meaning, it, faith, I suppose. I'm terrible with my words, so but yeah, we're getting deep into a fucking raid, a raid playthrough. Dear God, gods, goddesses, Aphrodite. Anyways, yeah. So I don't shit on, people who in their religion, like as long as they're not like spouting nonsense and shit like that, like, oh, you have to follow this religion or you're gonna die and suffer and blah 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 all eternity. Like a lot of the Catholicism and Christianity, like the zealots or the Bible thumpers or whatever, sit there, you're gonna burn in hell, blah 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 blah, and it's like those are the people, like, yes, I will shit on you for that. Like, there's no reason. Your God, supposedly loving, all knowing, all merciful, forgiving, but yet for some reason we're gonna burn in hell simply for not, subscribing to your religion or believing that, he's up there in the sky looking at us, even though, all it would take was a voice, or you'd like, it's so easy just to be like, to prove that you're there. And like, I get it, because a lot of people will fall back on, well, it's a faith thing, but it's like, I can't just blindly, like, it's not blind, because they won't see it as blind, but like, I can't, put stock in something that I don't know is there. And it would be so easy for this higher power to prove their existence, you know? So that's where I fall in. But like, yeah, again, I don't shit on people who have religion as long as they're not trying to cram it down your throat, you know, or saying, oh, this person's gonna, you know, suffer for all eternity and shit like that. You know, just like the brainwashing or the fear mongering to try and get people to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in your religion now because I'm afraid I'm gonna suffer for all eternity. But yeah, so, you know, you do you. You know, as long as you're not harming anybody else or yourself, then you worship whatever god, potato, apple, you know, whatever you want. Because, you know, it helps you, okay? Like, so just because I don't necessarily, like, I don't, like, again, I can't stress this enough. This is not me, like, saying, like, oh, I'm an atheist, and, oh, I don't believe in the God. Like I said, I do want to believe that there is some kind of higher power out there. Higher. There's an accent there. I think that maybe the Rhode Island accent that slipped out there. But, oops, I just gave away where I am, but, you know, who's gonna come to shitty Rhode Island to look for? And that's not shitty, but, you know, we got some of the best coastal in America. It's up there in the list, especially, yeah. God, going to the ocean, watch the sunset. God, I'm going off thought again because it's like ADHD and, you know, the autism and stuff like that. But, and the worst part is I'm actually realizing this, and I'm still just trailing off into thought. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, you know, your religion works for you, and I'm happy for you. Just like, you know, don't be that kind of people who are like, you have to follow this religion or such and such will happen to you or something like that. Like, let others, you know, it's not harming you, it's not harming your religion. And, you know, see that's another thing too. Um, One thing I really don't like about, like, you know, Catholicism and all the other stuff like that is so many wars are fought on, as George Carlin would say, my God has a bigger dick than your God. You know? So many wars are fought in the names of, you know, God and religion, stuff like that. And it's just, I don't understand. And that's another problem I have. Because it's like, you're so, you know, these guys, some of these are like all loving, forgiving, stuff like that. And again, we're getting too deep for Raid. You know, it's a mobile game. We're getting too deep here. And I don't know, I'm just ranting now at this point. But, and we're just on Odin over here. But yeah, they're all loving, all knowing, all blah blah blah, merciful. To save you from your suffering, stuff like that. And it's like, people are erecting statues. They're erecting churches. They're killing in your name. Okay? And you're doing nothing to, like, you know, if you're a fan of Supernatural, and Dean's like, you know, he meets Chuck, the god, whatever, you know, and he's like, you know, you weren't there, or, you know, you let all this happen. And he's right. And it's like, you're letting all this destruction and shit happen. You're letting people die and killing your name and stuff like that when you could literally do something about it. I don't understand that. Like, but again, it's all going to be explained away because that's what happens when the crazies of the religion, or, you know, get wind of stuff like that, and they'll be like, oh, such and such, blah blah blah, or blah blah blah, free will, blah blah blah. But it's like, you know, it's like having your child or your children, and they're angry or whatever at each other, and they're killing, they're fighting each other, and, you know, they get into real physical, It's basically like saying, oh, well, they have free will, so might as well just, like, it's basically the same thing. So it's like free will and stuff like that, so you just let them really harm each other, maybe even maim or kill each other. It's like, no, you would obviously step in and stop it, and it should be the same with the religion. And I don't mean to get so deep for fucking Raid. Thank you, Raid, for, I don't know, for some reason for popping this in, but whatever. But yeah, like, I don't understand that. At this point, it's like a podcast almost. It's like a podcast with games at this point. And I've noticed that because that's what I kind of started trailing into. It's like a podcast with games. And I come across something and I'm like, oh, blah, blah. And I go on a rant and then it evolves into something else or devolves into something else. But I was like, yeah, like, we're supposedly God or God's children, or all these gods and goddesses' children. I'm like, yeah, I know, like Norse and Greek and stuff like that. Like those gods, yes, okay, they're not. Go away, please. I should really like mute notifications or whatever. Anyway, but like those gods, yes, they're not claiming to be all loving, forgiving, and stuff like that. So yeah, I could give those gods leeway, like the Egyptian gods and stuff like that. They're not claiming to be all loving and stuff like that. Like they're more human-esque, I suppose, like in their appetite for things. So I could give them a pass, but like when it comes to like Catholicism and stuff like that, it just it's hard, like, oh, all loving, all forgiving, merciful, and I know, like, the Ten Commandments, don't kill, blah, 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 but it's like, you're letting these people kill for you, your name, like, how? How do you justify that? I don't, like, again, this is literally podcast with game. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Cause, yeah. Welcome to my TED Talk. Neri the Lucky. I feel like you're definitely based on something, but for the life of me, I would not know. Let's see if you're a target, stealing one random buff, accuracy and defense, provoke and counterattack. I don't know, you're just a trickster type of person, it seems. So, I mean, you could just be an original character based off someone's mind, but, ooh, I like the brass knuckle handle there. You got like a scythe, a sickle? Nice, that's nice. Although, reality not very effective when you're holding it up like that. Like, okay, so, I'm not very skilled or knowledgeable. Like, I am, but I'm not. Like, experts would trounce me in, like, medieval weaponry and stuff like that. Like, someone like Shad of Shadiversity, which I know he's kind of, it's like an acquired taste or whatever, because, he has, like, these long videos, like, kind of like me, with just, a lot of information and stuff like that, kind of, sometimes could run on and whatever, but, like, he does medieval and stuff like that, and, I like medieval, so kind of makes sense for me to subscribe to him, so, but, yeah, so, like, you have what, they would classify as a pole arm, or, like, something on, like, a stick, or staff, or whatever you want to call it, but you're holding it up to the point around to where you smack with, therefore decreasing your range, which is something that is kind of supposed to be the advantage when you have a pole arm. Okay? And again, at this point, it's like a podcast with games. And that's probably going to be the title of this video. I thought it was going to be like, oh, just raid or something like that. No, probably podcast with games. Blade Goes Podcast. I don't know. Working title. But yeah, you're severely decreasing your range your range on a weapon that, I mean, I know, again, so it doesn't really matter. You know, it's a game. It's not realistic as, you know, but, like, you know, the whole point, if this was like reality, oh, that's a nice shield. Anyway, but if this was like reality, you are decreasing your range, good sir. I mean, I suppose, yeah, you could let go of that and do, but that's, you know, that little handle right there is just added weight. You know, if you decide to let go and hold it by the stick, as they say. But yeah, you know, he's cool though. I don't have a lot of dwarves, you know. Vlad the Nightborn. Oh, why can't I? Oh, there we go. Well, I wonder who you're based off of. Decreased. Da, da, da. I love your sword. It's a nice two-handed sword. I don't know, great sword maybe. Maybe not. Like I said, I'm not, you know, an expert. I would just kind of like dabble in it. But yeah, that's a nice sword. I like the little, I don't know, demon power ass that's vibing off of it. Da-da-da, perfect veil. Revive on death. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, Constantin. The Dayborn. So, Constantine, I'm guessing. Again, so, like, I wonder if, like, how many things are actually based on, real figures, or should I say already established figures, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, he's cool. Ooh, Krella. Witch Arm. Yeah, that's definitely some kind of enchanted arm that you got there. Your support. Are you supposed to be like Cruella? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just reaching here. Places shield buff equal to 10% of this champion's max HP on the ally with the lowest HP. Interesting. Ooh, places stun debuff. Wow. Has an 80% chance of teaming up with 3 random allies to attack a random enemy. Allies joining in the attack. Holy shit. Just like gangbang on people here. Jesus. Ooh, nice. That's nice. She's nice. Very nice. You're cool. Made of fire. Interesting. But yeah. And there's another but yeah for you. Just throw in there. So anyway, Thea the Tomb Angel. I almost said bomb. I don't know why I almost said bomb. Oh, you're interesting. The Soul Cage. So you're just filled with souls, in other words? Oh, you scary motherfucker, that's for sure. Rain the Conjurer. Ah, so you're conjured cut words. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm probably going to sign off. Oh my god. You're definitely based on somebody. Ooh, you're cool. Yeah. Look at the guys that I probably will never get. Yeah, though. You know. Yeah, probably gonna sign off. I'm probably just gonna be like, title Blade Podcast featuring Raid or whatever. I don't know. We shall. Will she? Ooh, there she is. Or he. I don't know. I can't really tell. You're a dark elf, are you? Interesting. Ooh, you're cool too. Oh, and you're also Rain the Conjurer. Oh, Jesus. So Rain's got himself like a friggin' team. Taya, you're pretty cool. What? Ooh. I mean, I don't know the effectiveness of that, but... Ooh. Very cool. Dark Cal. Interesting. Oh, poison debuffs. Nice. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see here. Oh, Doom Tower. Oh, great. So yeah, it's basically stuff that I will never be able to do, because Doom Tower is just, ugh. Hi, Alicia! Ooh, interesting. I summoned you. Huh, so maybe we can just end up summoning these guys, who knows? That'd be cool. Anyways, yeah. So, probably signing off. Again, this is basically just podcast with game. Again, probably gonna be the title. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Take pride in your work, goddammit. Or I will force you to love yourself. Dear God. Anyways, yeah. Hope you're having a great day. Do not be afraid to let me know how your day's going. Because I like to talk to you. I like the feedback, back and forth, you know. Communication is a two-way street. I don't know why I'm breaking off into an accent like this. I don't know what accent it's supposed to be. But it's some kind of accent nonetheless. Yeah, I got no idea what accent this is supposed to be. But yeah, let me know how your day's going. If you enjoyed that, oh yeah, promo code, I think what, 3 year, something like that, I don't remember. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because again, we like the new faces. Everybody is welcome from all walks of the earth, as long as you're respectful to one another. You know, I do not have a problem with you coming into this, I don't know, family, covenant, whatever you want to call it, brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever, you know, all configurations of life. I have no problem with, you know, new faces coming in. I welcome new faces. You can follow me on, like, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff. Leave a like, I think I already said that. Subscribe, I said that, I know. I said comment, because I say comment all the time, because I want to hear from you guys. You don't talk to me. You don't talk to me. You don't talk to me. God, I'm animated and crazy. Yes. So there's that. Again, basically like podcast-esque with game. So that was pretty much what this was. That's what it evolved into, whatever you want to call it. For an hour long content. But yes, and I hope you are all taking very well. You know, I hope you're all, you know, having good damage showing up. I hope you're all making the best of the day you have. You know, because I know, you know, it's not. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having, you know, a bad day. Everyone has a bad day. You know, it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes you don't have to be okay all the time. And that's, I think a lot of people seem to forget, like, you know, who said you have to be okay all the time? Because you don't. You know, that's an unrealistic thing. You have your bad days, you have your bad moments, you have your moments of anxiety, depression, and, you know, breakdowns and stuff like that. But it, you know, it's okay to have that, you know. Like, obviously, you know, if it's so severe, then not really, you know, it's bad in that regard. But, you know, as long as you, when, you know, you're down, you get back up. That's what matters. You know, getting back up and trying again, and, you know, persevering, as cheesy as it is, you know, never giving up. You know, that, yes, you know, trust me, I know, I'm there as well. Life is hard, life is unfair. And, you know, to quote another pretty famous quote. It's mean, it's cold, it'll beat you down, and it'll keep you down if you let it. You're not gonna hit harder than life. And of those who have, seen it, either the movie or the video, because I know that's going around. But anyways, yeah, you know what I'm quoting. It's a true, it's fact. It'll keep you there if you let it. But it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you, it's about how much you can, it's how much you get hit and you keep moving forward, as I'm butchering this quote. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You know the quote. Almost everybody and their grandmother knows that quote. But yeah, you gotta, pick yourself up sometimes. Dust yourself off. Maybe sit there, take a step back and look, hey, today's not my day. But tomorrow could be my day. And even if that day's not my day, that's okay. Because then I can try again the next day. And maybe that day will be my next day. It's not, because it's the stigma, the stigma of, and again, I had an outro already, but I like giving these kind of, I don't know, motivational, hopeful, or whatever you want to call them, kind of speeches or whatever, because I can relate to it so much anyway. But I'm losing my thought anyway as I trail off into that. But yeah, and there's another but. Yeah, today may not be your day, but the next one or the next one. There's so much stigma around failing. There's so much stigma around losing, or not doing the best that day or whatever, and it's like, it's bad, when in reality it's like, no, losing, failure, those are things. Number one, it's part of life. No one's winning all the time. You don't win. No one ever wins 100% all the time. You know what I mean? And when you fail, when you lose, when you get knocked down, you need to. The stigma isn't, oh man, I suck. I'm not good. It's not that. Failing, again, part of life. And what you have to do when you fail or you lose, what have you, when something like that happens, you just have to take a step back, pick yourself up off the ground, dust yourself off, look back on that failure, look back on that, that loss, and you learn from it. That's what you have to do. That's how, you learn from your mistakes. You learn from the failures, the losses. You look at them and you're like, okay, well then, I did this. Something like X happened, and then B was the outcome. So because I did that and that, you just figure out. Basically, you learn from your mistakes, and and I'm butchering this insightful, and but it's who I am. But yeah, you learn from it, and then you can either come back to that loss or failure or a similar situation in which you have previously faced, which you have gotten lost or failure or mistake from, a similar situation, and then you apply what you learn from that so you don't make that failure or mistake or loss again. And even if you do, then you just, again, go back to it, think about what would be different, how could I, take the steps for like another situation like this to come up, and how do I get around it, and how do I overcome it, and that's how it's done. I mean, it's, again, I'm terrible at my words. I hope it's still, the message is still received though, as a whole. Like, you take a step back, you look, and then you're like, okay, so then I do this next time for like the same problem that I face again, or the similar problem that I face, and then I'll overcome it. And again, even if you fail again, or you lose again, or you make a mistake again, you try to, step back, learn from it. And now this podcast with Game is starting to turn into motivational with Blade. A jack of all trades. But yes, and there's another but yes for you. That's going on a fucking t-shirt, I swear. So there, there's that. And again, it's okay to not have a good day. Having too many, yeah. Okay, that can be an issue. But, that sometimes when you hit rock bottom, or, you feel like you're at the lowest of the lows, the mindset shouldn't be, oh, I'm so low, and, oh, the hope is, gone, or whatever, whatever the negative feelings that you have in that moment. That's not the mindset you should think about. When you're feeling like you're low or at your lowest, you gotta look up, and you gotta say, well, this is my lowest, I can't get any lower. So then it's like, what direction do you have? You only got up to go. That, positive mindset is half the battle. Okay? Lowest, can't go any lower. Looking up, I only have up to go. And we all have those moments where we're low. We're not, mentally we're not there. And stuff like that. And you know what? If you want to clip this or whatever, you make it this far, and you find little bits and pieces that you like of the video or the speeches that I'm giving, feel free to clip it, show it to someone you think could use it, or whatever, because I'm perfectly fine with that. But yes, and there's another but yes counter, swear. That's, anyways, yeah. So, yeah, it's okay to not be fine all the time. No one expects someone to be fine all the time. And if you're trying to say you're fine all the time, I want to say 9.9 times out of 10, you're probably lying. Okay? Because no one's 100% all the time. And that's what we got, we're human. It happens. We have feelings. We mess up. But it's how we come back from it that matters, And yeah, it's okay not to win all the time. It's okay to lose sometimes, to make mistakes, to, again, fail. Failures is the best way to come back to success. Because you learn from your failures, not your victories. Because if you won, there's nothing to learn from. You did it. Get away, please. Thank you. I really gotta turn off these notifications. Yes, anyway. So, we're almost going on an hour and 30 minutes here. I'm gonna let you go. I've talked your ear off enough. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on other social media platforms. And again, feedback. I'd love the feedback. If you want to see me do something, I'll try. But I have limited stuff. I could do reactions if you want. If you have subjects, because apparently I'm breaking into podcasting. Apparently, with this, if you have things you want me to talk about, feel free to again leave it in a comment, because I read the comments. I respond to the comments, and I will, do my best to talk about subjects or review whatever you want me to look at. Within reason, I should say. Within reason. Okay? Because I know the craziness in my head can sometimes attract the craziness in other people's heads, and sometimes it just gets a little bit too far. Okay? And we get into some really creepy stuff. So, yeah. Whatever you want me to talk about, review, I will do my best to do it, and I will get back to you. I will always respond. I will try to. I'm not going to guarantee it or promise it, because, don't make promises you can't keep. But I will always try my best to look at the feedback and talk, and yeah. So again, you have something you want me to react to, cover, to do, I am more than happy to do that. And again, I hope you're having a swell day. I hope you're doing the best that you can with the situation that you're in. And I hope you stay strong out there, because that's the most important thing. There's only one you, and you're irreplaceable. And your family, your friends, even your pets, even though they are family, at least in my eyes, part of your family, they need you. And again, I hope you're just doing, the best. And I hope you, even if you're down, you find a way to get back up and dust yourself off and say, I'm going to give it another try. And that'll do it. Take care, everyone, and I will see you next time.